because I had to go back and even though it's 9 meters and this one is 6, when I would be going, you know, by myself and doing stuff, I didn't want to go back and have to fiddle with that because of the bigger fields, the wider fields. I just got 2 of these and let them go. You know what I'm saying? And sent them on their way. So, yeah. I mean, it's to who's their own. But my thing is if I set something on a field, you know, I want it to do what it's supposed to do. I don't want to have to babysit and go back and, you know, mess with it. And so for the regular stuff, that's what I do. I get 2 of these right here. And the regular stuff, barley, wheat, canola, I use these. And I'll put 2 of them on, like this field right here. What is that? 15? That's a big field, man. Right? Start one on one end and one on the other, and I go do something else, and before I know it, they're done. And I have no overlap, or it's not even overlap. It's missing, period. Completely missing. So, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that for those, but for the corn and that, you can't, there's nothing else. So you have to go back and go through each row, you know, not each row, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, in this one right here, there would probably be, oh God, there'd probably be 10 of them. 10 spots that you would have to go over, and you'd have to go over them until about what, right here? You know, but it's just an added step. And like I said, if you don't care about that, if you don't mind having those miss, like there, and then there, and then there, and then there. I mean, it's excessive. So I like my fields to look like this, you know, full. I don't want to have to look at that junk, man. I got tired of it. Making black spots on the big black triangle looking things on the ground after you harvest them. It's like, what in the world is this, man? But some people it doesn't bother. But I was just telling the people that it does bother, and that they didn't want, you know, yes, they can do it on their own, or they can just go back when it's done, get that cultivator right there, the red one, get that cultivator, and then just go back after you get done sowing with that one for the corn and the sweet beets. Sugar beets, and fix it. Bad programming, yeah. Says who? It's supposed to be player run. Get out of here. Because you get 20% more, Crash, if you take it down here. How many times do you have to fertilize your crops? Is it okay that I only do it once? Yes, one time is it doesn't get any, you don't get any more yield from doing multiple fertilizing. And you get no more yield from doing slurry fertilizing than you do liquid fertilizing. Liquid fertilizer. So no, it doesn't. But yeah, you get 20% more to bring it down here, man. Yep. You only have to do it once. That's right. Welcome to the stream, Jeffrey. And oh my goodness, how do I say that? Lumjit? Is that right? Lamjit? I don't know. You sound it out for me in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, man. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, that bugs me. Yes, yes. On the ends of the rows. And you got, it looks like a virus in the field, man, right? And there's like friggin' 10 or 12 of them across one end of the field. You know, you get some of these big wide fields like this, I mean, you can have a good number of them. You know, and it's like, dude, what? No, absolutely not. So I just go back and run over them. Just those little spots, man. But I have a great cultivator, so this thing works awesome. The only thing is that, like I said, on hills like that, it'll slow this down to 7 miles an hour. This beast. And that thing is a beast. But I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll go back and revisit this one. Whoops, this one. The T9. There's just a huge difference between these two. Yes, horsepower, I understand that, but twitchy. This New Holland is a lot twitchier than this Case. And I really can't stand that, because sometimes I like to mess with them and drive them in third person. And when you got all this going on, a lot of it, you know, versus just regular, smooth, you know, yeah. Oh, that was my, I got that tarp just to be funny. Whatever. I gotta get another, excuse me. I gotta get another tractor for this one. I was using the other one, the one I just had for the corns, that tractor. But I don't know why these guys are not producing. They were before I fed them. Maybe they're full, or maybe, I don't know. I don't understand. They have a 33-33 mix, man. That mix is perfect. They need to start producing soon. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, I just wasn't in this. That's what it was. Since I fed them, I wasn't in the server long enough. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, man, they better be getting going. So, and I'm thinking, I'm rethinking something about, what was I gonna say? See, and then I got all my grass stuff right here. Hay, silage. Like I said, I'm not using the big X, but I use this field right here, 21, for my hay and my silage. So how do you make hay bales? MJB, thank you for your service. God bless you. Oh man, well, God bless you. That's nice of you to say that. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. You own JTI or GJT? What the? Okay. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to think of something for you. How do you make hay bales? Well, you basically take this tractor right here, you put that mower on the front and those two on the back, and you go mow this grass. And then when it's all laid down, you take this, or no, for hay bales, you take this is called a tedder, right here, a tedder, it's the biggest one, and you go over the field and it flips the grass over, right? And it basically dries it out. So you run over the whole field with that. Put that on the back of the tractor and you run over the whole field. Now, because I use this bigger tractor for these, and I recommend the T8, either the 325 or the 435 for these mowers. The only way to hook onto this trailer, you got to put this weight on the back of your tractor. if it's these, because these are low hook tractors, right? But you can do it. Put the weight on the back and then hook it to this, and it hooks to that pintle right there. Okay? Same thing with the trailers, just to let you know. These tractors, that T8s, they will not hook to your bullpup trailers. These T8 trailers right here, these T8s right here, or these. Any of these from here up won't hook to them. These silver trailers right here, I call them bullpup. Right? A lot of people use those when they first start out. But if you grab that tractor, it won't hook to it. You put the weight behind it, and then it will hook to it. So first pick up the weight, and then put a trailer. Anyways, you tether it. You flip the grass over, right? It turns it all gray. And then you windrow it. This is a big windrower, and I got it just for this field, right? This is the Krone windrower. Windrower. Right here. This one works perfectly fine for narrower, like alongside the roads in the fields. If that's what you're going to do, that one works great. But for the bigger one, just regular size fields you can plant grass in. Yeah, which is what I did here. I planted grass in this field. And then you windrow it into rows, and then you pick it up with your baler. This is your baler right here. This is a round baler. They have square balers. And then when the bales are round baler, then you can, I use some for my silage for my cows, so I wrap them. Or if I'm not going to wrap the bales, then I just pick them up with this trailer after they're out on the field. And then I go stack them over there. And that's how you do bales, man. That's the process right there. So that'll be the next thing I'll be doing on this field is doing the bales. Yeah, it takes a while to mow it, but you know, I mean that's a triple mower, 2 in the back and the 1 in the middle. Set the crews, man, and it's a blast. You knock it out quick. I am GJT? Is that what it means? I am GJT? You could be right, Crash. That's what I thought. Is this game really that fun? It is, MJB. It is, man. It's... You would be surprised. It's pretty cool, man. There's just a bunch of stuff to do. Like, that's for the bales, right? You know, and that's only for, you know, if you have the cows. Okay, I mean, that's all you need bales for is the cows. So for me to make up a good mix, right, and this mixer, and there's other mixers you can use. This one dry, you know, I can drive that one anywhere. So I have my hay bales there, or straw bales there. That's from barley. That's out of the back of the machine. That's straw bales. You have to have straw bales. Hay bales are the green ones down there. Alright, it's from the grass. And then these are the wrapped ones, which are silage. They're wrapped green bales. And that little wrap machine is what does it. You don't have to do that. You can pour your grass in here. You can mow your grass and pour it in here, and in 12 hours it'll turn to silage. Alright? But you need that mixture for your cows. That's what's in here. 1 straw bale, 1 hay bale, and 1 silage bale. I call them my 3 pills. I put in my machine right there, and then I empty them in this trough. And that's the food for my cows. And you also need straw bales for your manure, your solid manure. And you put 3 straw bales in that, and then when you come over here and you pull over here, if it's full of straw, your machine, it'll automatically dump it in here. Automatically. And why do you need solid manure? For your greenhouses. And here, and it adds up right here. It'll grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and pile up. As these cows use it, it comes right over here. And then I scoop it up and I put it in here for my greenhouses. And here's where my manure goes, solid waste. So, yep. And this thing I'm still determining. I want to put a weight on the back of it. It's very tippy. I was trying a new tractor. I got the New Holland at my other map. Oh. Okay. See, now I understand. Oh my God, it's JT. Gotcha. See, man, you got to know the code, right? You got to know the code. So JT works. That's right, JT. I'll have to try to remember that, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Place with poop. Yeah, right. Man, get out of here, Serge. So yeah. So it's, you know, and then you have your slurry over there, which is your liquid manure in that big tank right there. But I don't recommend using slurry. I highly do not recommend it. Because it uses too much. Even though it's free, it uses way too much slurry. Spreading these things with these spreaders is like, it's crazy. It's insane. It uses 3 times as much as it does fertilizer. So you're constantly filling it up. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This works so much quicker. You put this little tank on the back of this tractor right here, this first one, and fly and be done. Start him at one corner, and before you know it, he's finished. You can upgrade to these other tractors, obviously, whenever you want to, but that's the one I used for a long time. And here, like with the other map, I went to the same tractor. This one here, this is the brother to the little guy down here, right? This is his bigger brother. So I just thought, well, what the hey? He's only 130 horsepower, but who cares? It doesn't matter. His little brother's 90, and I used to use him all the time on the other maps. So so that's what I started using on this map was this little guy right here to do my fertilizing. Get that little tank, throw it on the back of that thing, you're done. That's it. Over and over with. That's it, man. Yep. Piece of cake. See, I've still got one of his brothers right here. Look at that. This is what I started out with. So I'll use him. It works fine. 12 miles an hour all over this map. Doesn't matter how big the hill. That's all that little machine on the back will allow the equipment to go is 12 miles an hour, so who cares, right? Has a big enough swath on it. See, there's his older brother. Knocks it out, man. Knocks it out. Yeah, there's his older brother. Here's Big Daddy. This is my train. That's actually 170. Wait a minute. 170 some thousand, 176,000 tons. But like I said, I have 3 trailers on the back of my other train. 3 bullpups. This one I got 4 because I thought it would be alright. But going up, like when I have to turn and go up to the flower place, what is it called? Oh my goodness. No, the train station. When I go up that hill to go, it goes at 3 miles an hour. So I think I'm going to take that last trailer off. It's still 142,600 tons. So it's still plenty. But yeah. Diarrhea. Well, he asked there, Serge. He asked how to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd just tell him. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it. There's nothing hard to this game, guys. I mean, there really isn't. It's not that difficult. There's different options for different things, and you just figure out what works for you, right? Like, I can't stand that case. Oh, I hate that thing. Let me go through this harvester. It's not going to let me do it. Hate this tractor. Front doesn't come off of it. You can't use anything on the front. That weight stays there. It's not enough weight. Very short wheelbase. And these trailers pick the rear end of this thing up all the time. I bought it as a test to see what it was like, because it's the same as the other T8 with the tracks on it. I like the T8 with the tracks on way better than I like this case. But because I got it and it was for my multiplayer lobby, and that's why I kept this. This was the first one that I got after I got the 14-footer, the beginning harvester. I don't recommend getting this 18. Trust me, going from a 14-footer to an 18-footer is not a whole lot. Save up your money and get the 35-footer. Okay? Save up your money and get the 35. Alright? I got a great deal on this. It was $300,000. That's why I ended up buying this one. I saved up my money and I bought the bigger one. Oh, shoot. But yeah. Yeah, here's the one that I'm keeping. I really like this tractor, but it's $460 a day. I don't know why it's so high. So I keep the case. And, you know, somebody can use that likes case. And then they can use their case tractor and have fun. Yep. I like my New Holland. And I love my semi. This thing's the bomb for collecting stuff. I highly recommend jumping to this as soon as you can. Highly recommend it. It outdoes anything that will pull these any day of the week and twice on Sunday. This truck does 50 miles an hour. They did an update on it, and it does 50 miles an hour. This thing is awesome. And it doesn't jackknife like it used to. So, yeah. But that's my little take on this stuff. Oh, and I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna do. I saw a video on a telehandler, and I'm gonna try it for my silage. This works extremely well. It really does, and I have silage right there, but I'm waiting for high demand. So I haven't, you know, I can scoop that in for 10,000 a bucket load, but I'm waiting for the high demand. I don't really need money right at the moment. So to wait a little while for high demand to come in and have $20,000 a bucket, yeah, I'll wait. So that's what I'm waiting for. Grizzly, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How you doing tonight? So anyhow, and like I said, man, this is, you know, this field does between, it depends if I mow a little bit further, 21. 21 does around anywhere from 34% to 25 to 27% full, and that's it. So I'm not doing any more than that. I think this is 34. You know, I'm not buying the big X. I'm just using the mower and the windrower and picking it up and bringing it in here. So whatever I can do with that, whenever I can do, that's when I make my silage. But I'm not going crazy on this map. You know, it's not gonna be, you know, I do it as much as I can. It still takes a while, trust me, to mow that whole yard, to mow that whole field. It takes a while. Matter of fact, I'm gonna set it up for tomorrow, because I'll probably do it first thing. If I don't do my, oh, actually I got to do it on my other map, but I'm gonna set this over here to remind me this is what I need to be doing, because I am about to end this stream, man. I should have been in bed at about 45 minutes ago, but it's all good, man. It is all good. gonna set this. There's my field right there. This is the end of the original field before I grassed it. Right there you can see where the flowers stop. And it kind of goes all the way across. That box is visible all the way across. And it's normally where I start it and go over, and then that's about it, man. So yeah, it takes a little while. Trust me. Jeffrey, what's 9? What? What is he talking about? Runway clear and ready for takeoff. Jeffrey, what are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. You ready to pass out? Me too, Grizz. Me too, man. I'm tired. I am tired. Marine, do somebody call you Gibbs? No. Gibbs? Never heard that. Nope. No, Jeffrey, I didn't see that vine, man. Alright, guys. I've got to get out of here. It is 3:15 in the morning, and yeah. So listen, if you haven't followed, please do, because that will update you on when I'm streaming. I do have a Twitch, listen to me. I do have a Twitter account now, and I only use it to, and I hate saying this word, I think it's to tweet out when I'm streaming, okay? Because some people don't have Xbox Ones that watch the stream. So it's the only way that they get information on, hey, he's streaming. That's it. That's the only reason I set up that account. Nightbot has been putting it out there, hopefully. It's been up there. It's the same as my thing, USMC 2111 LSG. So that's the same page. Same thing. A Twitcher account? Oh, it's a guy on NCIS. Oh, okay. Cool. Gibbs. Now I know who you're talking about. I don't watch it. I've seen previews. Yeah, yeah. What was I going to say? Shoot, I forgot. So, yeah. It's on my, you know, go to my Twitter page, or my Twitch page, and there's a link in there if you need that. Just click on it and it'll take you right to my Twitter. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, because there were plenty of people that didn't get the information, or you know, whatever, they don't have an iPhone, or you know, they don't get the email updates when I get on. I don't know, any number of things. So, but that's all, you know, that's the only thing I use it for. Is to just have a way of communicating with people that aren't on the Xbox One or have it. Yeah, I got you, Serge. No problem, buddy. I got you. But listen, thank you guys for all the follows and hanging out with me tonight, this morning. I do appreciate it. I'm not even going to say I'm going to be back tomorrow. So, I don't know. But if I do, I'm going to do one or two things. I will either be mowing grass here, or I'll be doing bales on the on my other map, because I need bales bad. So, well, I guess I'll be mowing grass in both places then, won't I? So I'll be mowing grass for the first part of the stream tomorrow, or whenever I stream again. So yeah, well, listen, yeah, take it easy, Jeffrey. Have a good night. Grizzly, you too, man. Oh, thank you for being here, Serge. Appreciate that, man. Alright. Alright, JT, you take it easy too, man. Crash, peace. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Here, let me just go through the list here. Who's ever listening? Katie, I'm sure she's gone. Ballywood Ballers. Who we got in here? Beamer Kid, Cool Joe, Mr. Crash himself. Fearful Lynx, Grizzly. Habit Jeffrey, JT, Milovi, Omaha 1944, I'm sorry. Omaha Beach, yeah. I just read that off too fast. Pure Gong Show, oh, that's cool. Mr. Surge, Mr. Hawkinator. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. And the people that are watching that aren't in the chat. Thank you very much. Alright, everybody. We will catch you next time. Have a good night, good morning, good day. Peace.